You know, big change can come from the littlest of places.
So this is our waste for the year. We also calculated the amount of plastic bags,
975, which is almost 4,000 plastic we haven't used.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
When I moved to Berkeley, I didn't know anything about plastic.
I thought I never even knew about all of this.
I used to throw trash out the window of the car.
Oh, people are littering.
When we put plastic into the ocean, we are pretty much killing ourselves. Ocean creates oxygen, and if we kill the ocean, then we won't have oxygen. Then we'll die.
It's basically gonna be as barren as Mars.
All these animals, like 100,000 turtles die.
They're made of oil from dinosaur bones, and they use them to make plastic spoons, plastic forks, plastic cups. A fish eats it, and then another one, and then another one.
Oh yeah? You like turtles and whales?
Yeah.
We made this narwhal out of plastic. We also have vests made out of plastic. See?
It's safe to say that these kids are pretty woke, and that's in large part thanks to Miss Omania, 4th grade teacher at Oxford Elementary. She's been recognized for her outstanding programming and for her years of inspiring little changemakers. It's her goal to improve the standard of education through social, emotional learning, and she's using single-use waste as the issue to rally behind. And this isn't just one subject or one semester, it's embedded in almost everything they do. Miss Omania is inspiring these kids with a collective sense of purpose.
I saw a film, and the film showed our plastic in China. I just saw how people's lives, mostly women and children, were impacted by plastic processing, or what they're calling recycling. I didn't feel like I could ethically teach the recycling of plastic anymore. 4 years ago, my students agreed that we would try to reduce the amount of plastics we use.
It started with simple things like waste-free birthdays or waste-free Halloween, and it didn't take long to expand beyond the classroom.
My daughter Emma was very enthusiastic about participating in Wasteless Wednesday, which is a day when at snack time the students try and use metal forks and spoons instead of disposables. Like for her, this is normal life. You know, finding ways to reduce waste and be more sustainable is that's her baseline now, and I really like that.
I think the overall theme is that the youth really want to inspire adults to be models in a certain way with reusables.
To a certain extent, they are paying the price for...
Teachers, we are not assembling for a meeting today, but if you want a snicker snacker, there are some in the conference room. Stop on by.
Their generation inherited quite a burden, and I think at age 8, 9, they already know that. And what they're gaining through this kind of education is the ability to stand up for what they believe in and really create change.
And stand up they did. Miss Omania students made headlines when they began campaigning about the Berkeley foodware ordinance. They were fearless. They campaigned on the streets, at public gatherings, and even at City Hall.
Everybody thinks it's so hard. It's like we're always getting the newspaper for doing it. But all you really have to do is set a goal.
They organized beach cleanups, write letters to policymakers, and they've convinced the school district to adopt a sustainability plan. These kids are even opening up a repair cafe to bring back the culture of repairing things to their schoolmates.
As we know, I mean, when kids, want something done, they know how to motivate parents.
It's changed me quite a bit. I mean, I was someone that was buying, 7 bottles of sparkling water.
Paper bags, plastic bags when we went to a grocery store before. Stopped doing that.
And very quickly changed my behavior. I got a bottle, started drinking reusable from the tap. Thousands of bottles a year down to nothing.
I am just learning so much from these kids. They've just taken it to a whole new level.
Her daughter came home and said, "Hey, I want to have a zero waste household." This is like literally a viral concept.
They're actually seeing results from this, and it allows them to say, okay, look, hey, that was one class of kids, and now they're trying to spread it outward.
It's exciting to think about how Miss Omania's passion for the environment will echo through the lives of her students.
Individual actions and collective actions, they do matter. And the best way to show them is for them to actually experience that as part of school.
And It takes courage to commit to something like this, given all the other stress that we know teachers face these days. Thanks, Miss Omania, for everything.
Metal spoons, metal forks, metal cups. These reusables work together to help keep our world plastic free. Reuse. Reuse all plastic disposables even if you get one. Rethink. Rethink using plastic disposables. Refuse. Refuse plastic in the first place. And remember to always love the world.
Yay!
Okay. So